As the people of Kashmir bled under relentless terrorist violence, a group of Indian intellectuals were being funded business-class international tickets, wining, in fact, and dining in five-star luxury hotels to preach what the ISI wants the world to hear on Kashmir.
These revelations coming out after the arrest of an ISI man in America, Ghulam Nabi Fai, who ran the Kashmiri American Council and is alleged to have channeled millions of dollars from the Pakistani government to influence members of the US Congress and hold seminars which were attended by Indian intellectuals.
And that is a big story here. Sanket joining us with all the details.
That's right, Deepa and Munmun. In fact, the US Justice Department charged two men alleged to have been funded by the ISI, one of them being Ghulam Nabi Fai, involved with the Kashmiri American Council, or the KAC. Now, this council is alleged to have channeled millions of dollars from the Pakistani government to influence members of the US Congress. Now, these men held seminars which were attended by Indian intellectuals as well. Now, there are excerpts from the FBI affidavit that is in possession with Times Now. Now, there are various charges against Ghulam Nabi Fai, conspiring to act as an agent of foreign principal without registering with the Attorney General in the US, and to falsify, conceal and cover up material by tricks and schemes. Now, what exactly is the Kashmiri American Council, also known as KAC? It is a non-governmental organization that was founded in 1990 and is one of the three Kashmir centers that are run by the government of Pakistan, including the ISI. Now, there is a very apparent link between the ISI as well as the Kashmiri Council, or the KAC. A confidential witness told the investigators during the FBI investigation, in fact, that he participated to obscure the origin of money transferred by the ISI to Ghulam Nabi Fai, and to use to further the interests of the government of Pakistan.
That the FBI has now suddenly decided to arrest Dr. Fai for charges which are not explicitly about lobbying for the ISI on the Kashmir issue with American politicians, but more specifically the charge is about Dr. Fai not declaring his income and therefore not paying taxes, and which makes it very clear that as far as the FBI is concerned, they knew about him, but they've now decided to come down on him on an issue which is not specifically related to arresting him for charges of spying, but as much for tax evasion.
Now, that's not the only story here. There were a number of guests as far as Fai is concerned in his wining and dining circuit in the United States, UK as well as Europe, where the propaganda of the Pakistani government was in fact spread. There were many Indians who participated, the names being played out on your screen right now. We have reactions also of a few people in fact coming in who in fact were used to attend this cocktail circuit. Ved Bhasin, who is the owner of Kashmir Times, has also spoken to Times Now and given his version, as well as other members.
I got a call once on the email that we would like to invite you for the conference. That I think was in 2005 or 2006. I accepted the invitation. I thought he was a peace activist because I know on the first leading speech that he made there, he said it's the people of Jammu and Kashmir who have to decide the issue. This was the basic. He gave a leading speech there. And therefore that gave no indication that he was advocating or an agent of Pakistan. And I found him a noble soul, down to earth and very gentle. My job is, as a peace activist, my job is to go to any conference and make my viewpoint very clear. Even if I am invited by anybody, supposing Pakistan invites me, I'll go there also. But that does not mean I'm shocked.
I was concerned was that the objective of the conferences which I have attended a number of his conferences, and not only his conferences but my many think tanks, but still we participated in this conference to present our point of view. I'm not concerned who is inviting me and what is the source of funding. A number of Indian organizations are also doing it. So we are not concerned about it. But our objective is that we should express our views about the peace process, about India-Pakistan friendship,